Hello friends, and welcome to this video tutorial on installing the Bible Standard Cyclopedia. This video is for PC users running the Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8 or higher operating system. If your PC is running Windows XP, please see the other Windows video tutorial located on the DVD. There is also one for Mac users. In this tutorial, we will walk you through the steps of uninstalling the previous version of the Bible Standard Cyclopedia and installing the current version. If you do not have a previous version installed, just sit back and relax. We will cover the steps for a brand new install in just a minute. So let's get started. Follow along with me to uninstall the previous version of the software. The first step will be to open the list of programs that you have installed on your computer. There are several ways to do this, but I will demonstrate the easiest. Begin by clicking the Windows icon in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, or press the Windows key on your keyboard. The Windows menu will open. Simply begin typing appwiz.cpl, A-P-P-W-I-Z dot or period CPL. It will appear in the search menu down here. You can click the Enter key on your keyboard or click the result appwiz CPL at the top of the list. Your Programs window will now appear. This window will list all of the installed programs on your PC. Locate the entry for Bible Standard Cyclopedia, keeping in mind that you might have to scroll depending on the length of this list. When you find the entry for the Bible Standard Cyclopedia, click on it. Once it is highlighted, locate the Uninstall button at the top of this screen. When you find it, click on it as well. This will bring up the uninstall for the previous version of the software. Simply continue by clicking the Uninstall button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. The previous version of the software is now uninstalled. As we see here, it states completed. Go ahead and click the Close button now. Alright, the previous version of the software is now uninstalled, and you're ready to begin installing the new version. You can go ahead and close your Programs window by clicking the red X. To begin installing the new version of the Bible Standard Cyclopedia, begin by inserting the DVD into the DVD drive on your PC. The installation of the Bible Standard Cyclopedia involves two basic steps. The first step will be to copy the Cyclopedia files to your computer and create shortcuts. The second step will be to install Adobe Reader, which is the program used to read all the Cyclopedia files. I will walk you through both of these steps. But before we begin either of these steps, we must first browse to the DVD so that we can see all of its files. To do this, locate the yellow folder icon on your taskbar, as you see here under my mouse. Click on it one time. A window will appear showing the libraries on your PC. This is not the window that we need. So go over to the left-hand column and locate the entry for computer as you see under my mouse pointer. When you find it, click on it one time. The window will then change, showing all of the drives on your computer. Locate the DVD drive. If the disk is in the drive, you will notice that it is labeled BS Cyclopedia 5 as you see here. When you find it, open the disk by double-clicking the DVD drive. You are now looking at all of the files that are on the DVD. Now we can begin installing the Bible Standard Cyclopedia. The first step will be to copy the files of the Cyclopedia to your computer. To do this, locate the folder labeled BS Cyclopedia 5, highlight it by clicking one time. Now, locate the Organize menu at the top of this window. When you find it, click on it as well. A menu will appear. Come down, highlight Copy, and click on it one time. The folder is now copied to your clipboard. You will now paste or copy this folder to your hard drive. Now you can put it anywhere you like, but for this tutorial, we will use your Documents folder. Find your Documents folder under Libraries as you see under my cursor here, and click it one time. Your Documents window will now appear. To paste the Cyclopedia files, click the Organize menu at the top again. The menu will open, come down to Paste, and click it one time. The files will begin to copy to your hard drive. Just sit back and relax until it's complete. It should be finished shortly, but it will of course depend on the speed of your computer. When it is finished copying, you will see the folder BS Cyclopedia 5 now in your Documents folder. Now we're going to create a couple shortcuts to the program so that we can easily access it in the future. To do this, double-click this folder which you just pasted here. Now you will see all the program files of the Bible Standard Cyclopedia. There are only a couple of them that we are interested in. First, find and highlight the file labeled BS Cyclopedia by clicking it one time. When it's highlighted, we will then need to open up a hidden menu. To do this, we will press the Alt key on our keyboard. This key is usually located near the space bar and is labeled Alt, A-L-T. After you press the Alt key, you will notice that a menu appears at the top. Find the File menu. When you do, click on it. Now come down and hover your mouse over the Send To menu. When your mouse hovers over this menu, another menu will appear. Move your mouse over, find Desktop Create Shortcut, select it by clicking one time. This will create a shortcut to the main Bible Standard Cyclopedia program on your desktop. Now we're going to create one more shortcut. So locate the file labeled BSC Simple Search. BSC Simple Search, and highlight it by clicking one time. Notice that we are not looking for the folder labeled BSC Simple Search. The folder is indicated with a yellow folder icon next to it. this is not the one that we are looking for. Once you have the BSC Simple Search file highlighted, do the same steps you just did. You will click the Alt key on your keyboard. The hidden menu will appear. Click the File menu, Send to, Desktop, Create Shortcut, and click that option. This will create a shortcut to the BSC Simple Search, which is the new, easy method of searching the Bible Standard Cyclopedia introduced in version 5 of the program. Now notice that there is also a file labeled Daily Manna. This is a small program which will display the manna and poem for today or any other day. Now, if you wish to have easy access to it as well, go ahead and go through the same steps that we just performed. But for this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and skip this file, since the manna and poem are already included in the main program. So you can now close your Documents window by clicking the red X in the upper right-hand corner. You are now finished with the first step of the installation. We are now ready for the second step, which will be to install Adobe Reader. The Bible Standard Cyclopedia will work with version 7 or higher of Adobe Reader or Acrobat. But the recommended version is 10. It will also work with version 11, which is the latest version as of this recording. But for the best experience, we still recommend version 10. So in this tutorial, I will walk you through installing Adobe Reader version 10. Now, if you already have this version, or if you have a version of Adobe Reader or Adobe Acrobat which you would like to keep, then you can go ahead and close this video tutorial and continue on with the next step, the configuration tutorial video. But if you do not know whether you have Adobe Reader installed, or if you do not know which version you have installed, don't worry. Just continue to follow along with me. So let's begin installing Adobe Reader. We will open back up to our DVD, doing the same steps, clicking the yellow folder icon on our taskbar and clicking Computer as you see under my mouse cursor. Again, we will open up the DVD by double-clicking on it. You will then notice that there is a folder labeled Adobe. Go ahead and open it by double-clicking. When you do, you will see another folder labeled Windows. Open it as well by double-clicking. And once more, open the version 10 folder by double-clicking on it. This will reveal the installation file for Adobe Reader. When you see it, go ahead and open it by double-clicking. If you get a window labeled User Account Control, simply click the Yes button. If you are asked for a password, enter your administrator password. The installation for Adobe Reader will begin. Now, if at any point during this process you receive an error stating that you already have a newer version of the software, don't worry. Just go ahead and skip this step, close this video tutorial, and continue on with the next video. So the Adobe Reader installation window should now be open. When you see the Install button, go ahead and click on it. The installation will now begin. Just sit back until it completes. You will know when the program is finished installing when it says that the setup is complete and you have a Finished button in the lower right-hand corner. When you get this window, go ahead and click the Finish button. If you get another window stating that you need to restart your computer, go ahead and click Yes and wait for your computer to restart. You are now finished installing the Bible Standard Cyclopedia. You can go ahead and continue to the next video, which will walk you through configuring the program. If you like, you can close this DVD window. Thank you, and may the Lord bless your studies.